Hey guys, today I'm wanting to show you my collection of knives ranging from pocket knives, flippers, traditional knives, and multi-tools and fixed blades. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one up is a Kershaw Zing with the black stonewash G10 handles, 3-position pocket clip. It's made in China. This is a R.J. Martin. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. Yeah, this is an R.J. Martin design. Super cool knife, 8CR13 MOV steel. Really nice little knife. Next knife up is the Kershaw Thistle. It's another 8CR13 MOV steel. Big, beefy blade. A little jimping there. Cool little backspacer. 2-position pocket clip. Just a plastic scale, liner lock with this little compression button. So, cool little knife. Next is a Colt rescue knife with the seatbelt cutter, glass breaker. Pretty cool little knife. Don't carry it much, but I keep it mostly for the seatbelt cutter and the glass breaker. Next knife is a K-bar Warthog with the black Tonto blade, G10 handles, single position pocket clip. Cool little knife, liner lock. Jimping all over the place with this knife. Love this knife. I've had this thing for 5-6 years. This used to be my everyday carry knife, but you'll see later on in the video what I carry now. Next is a Smith & Wesson Oasis in 8CR13 MOV steel with the titanium scales, liner lock, low ride pocket clip, single position. Really tight lockup. Cool little knife. Got this last summer. Used to carry this quite a bit, but not anymore. Just because I don't really like the weight of it. It's super heavy, but it's a nice knife to have. Next knife is a Schrade. Don't know for sure what the model number or the name of it is, but it is 8CR13 MOV steel. Really tight little liner lock, skeletonized scales and liners, G10 handle scales, single position pocket clip. I only paid like $10 for this at Tractor Supply, so for how much I paid for it, it's a really cool little knife. Next knife, this is more of a novelty knife. It's just a little frost cutlery knife from this place by where I live called Silvertown. You can take gold or silver there, get it appraised or sell it, frame lock. It's a decent little play around knife. This is a Smith & Wesson HRT series black Tonto blade with like a rubbery material handle scale. Pretty thick, but it is a liner lock with a deep ride carry pocket clip. Some pretty, I wouldn't want to say aggressive jimping, but there's some jimping there. Pretty cool little knife. Next, this is a Guidesman. Don't really know the model, but I got this at Menards for I think $15. This is an 8CR13 MOV steel blade, deep ride pocket clip, G10 handle scales. Has a lock, but it's messed up right now. But it is a liner lock. It's a pretty cool little knife. Next, this is a Appalachian Trail pocket knife that I got from Lowe's. I think I paid $5 for it. But I used to carry this knife a lot when I was younger. It's a pretty cool little knife. It's super sharp. But yeah, cheap little knife, but a lot of good quality in it. This is my only Gerber knife. I did have two, but I seem to have misplaced the other one. But this is just a cheap little no-name Gerber that I got at Target for I think maybe $7-8. Deep ride pocket clip. I used to like this knife quite a bit, but there's a lot of blade play in it. I don't really like that. And I also, if you notice with my pocket knives, I don't really like the serrations. When it comes to pocket knives, I usually try to get a plain edge if I can. so that's why you don't see very many serrated edge blades in my collection. Now we're getting into the kind of traditional knives. These are traditional lockback knives. This is a Rough Rider in 440 stainless steel blade. It's got these nice little stainless steel bolsters, pin construction. I'm not really sure what kind of scale that is, but it's pretty cool. This is more of a what I would call a gentleman's knife. Whenever I dress up or something, I usually throw this in my pocket because it's pretty thin, so nobody can really notice. It's a nice little knife. This knife is an Appalachian Trail bone handle knife. These bolsters, pin construction, just a stainless steel blade, but it's a super sharp knife. I really like this knife. It's really well put together. For just a few bucks at Lowe's, it's a great little knife. Now we're getting into the fixed blades, more traditional knives, multi-tools, things like that. First, I'm going to show the rest of the traditional knives. This is the last traditional lockback knife that I have. It's actually a stainless steel that was manufactured in Japan. I don't know if you can see that right there, but that says Japan. It's just an eagle. I think my grandpa got this for me at a yard sale. I just keep it because he got it for me. Pretty cool little knife. This knife is a Kissing Crane 4-blade 440C stainless steel. Pretty sharp knife, really sharp knife actually. I got this as a gift from my grandpa a couple years ago. Pretty cool little knife. So next is a case. Don't know the model number, but this was my grandpa's. He got a new one and he gave it to me. It's a pretty cool knife, pretty sharp. Put that edge on it himself. I don't ever carry this knife. I just keep it because it was his and he gave it to me. So pretty cool knife. Next is an old timer. Don't know the model. Once again, it's just an old knife. Let's see here. Don't know if you can see that. It says Schrade right there. U.S. patent. An old timer. I mean, this thing's who knows how old. But I saw it at a yard sale for, I think, 25-30 cents, and so I picked it up. It was pretty cool. Next is a Steel Warrior Little Peanut. It's a pretty sharp little knife. Not gonna lie, I only paid like $10 for it, but it's a pretty cool little knife. It's pretty sharp, 440C stainless steel. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little knife. Next, I have a Leatherman Wingman. Spring pliers, pocket clip. It's got the knife blade and the scissors. So then I've got a little guy, Swiss and Tech multi-tool. Just opens up like this. There's the pliers. So it's got some screwdrivers on each side. So it was just a little cheap thing. Then I've got this Tool Logic credit card companion, this blade. It's also got a magnifying glass, compass, bottle opener, box cutter, 2 screwdrivers. It's got a toothpick and a pair of tweezers. So I usually carry this with me every day. Now the fixed blades. I have a Schrade old timer. Sharp finger in 1520 tool steel. It's a pretty cool knife. I got this past summer before we were gonna go on a camping trip, and it's just a really sharp knife, really cool knife to have. I kept this with me every day when we were camping. Really cool little knife. Next is a Mossberg sharp finger. Don't know the model, but it is, and I also don't know the steel. But it's pretty heavy. Got these G10 handles, more of a tactical knife. Got a little nick right there, gotta fix that. Both of those are in leather molded sheaths. The newest one that I have is a Smith & Wesson HRT tactical boot knife. It's a pretty cool knife. It's got these, this is a plastic molded sheath with this really cool clip right here. Put this on your belt, it's not going to come off, or you can put it around your neck and make it a neck knife. It's a pretty cool little knife. Really like this. I just want to put the other edge on it to make it a full dagger, but yeah. Now I'm going to show you the knife that I carry normally every day, or I try to. This is a Spyderco Tenacious in 8CR13 MOV with the black G10 handle scales, liner lock, 4-position pocket clip, and the black coated blade with the Spidey insignia and the Spidey hole. Really cool knife. My girlfriend got me this for Christmas. Love, love, love this knife. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who is wanting to get into knives or has a lot of knives and they just don't have a Spyderco. I would definitely recommend getting a Tenacious because it's definitely a good knife to kind of introduce you to Spydercos and to pocket knife collecting itself. So other than that, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm hoping to grow my channel, so I'm really hoping that you guys could help me out. Give me some likes, subscribe, share. Share the video if you like it. Show your friends. It'd really be appreciated. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.